A well-known slogan, "Follow the birds to Victoria," sets our first destination, the city of sunshine and flowers, Victoria, capital city of the province of British Columbia. The unique approach to the Queen City's inner harbor impresses with the planned beauty of its setting, backed by the stately dignity of British Columbia's Parliament building. Wide-spreading lawns and brilliant flower beds set the happy vacation mood as we look toward the city from the legislative building. Victoria's visitors are soon aware of a distinctive atmosphere in the flowering baskets hanging from each lamppost in the business district, in the pleasant activity on the streets and in the shops. This feeling is personified in the presence of tall helmeted policemen, conducting themselves protectively and courteously after the manner of the London bobby. Shopping leisurely for exquisite pieces of old country craftsmanship in genuine English china, Spode, Crown Derby, Royal Doulton, and Wedgwood. The charm of old England, a charm which Victoria possesses more than any other city in Canada. There are attractive displays of British and Scotch woolens in numerous well-appointed specialty shops, Bond Street haberdashery, and London tailored overcoats. And what could be more British than fish and chips? The traditionally British game, cricket, is of seasonable interest, replete with white flannels and its keen but always politely reserved gallery. Both player and spectator enjoyment is at high pitch when devotees of the lawn bowls gesticulate and express themselves in the dory. The year-round mildness of Vancouver Island's climate encourages the daily game of golf on Victoria's sporty, scenic courses. That splendid conditioner tennis has its many followers. White clouds floating lazily in a blue summer sky, warm sunshine and the refreshing waters of one of Vancouver Island's many lovely lakes. It's get ready, get set, go for a plunge and a swim. And how's this for vacation fun? The excellent Vancouver Island Highway rises from sea level near Victoria to the 1,200-foot vantage point of the scenic Malahat Drive. A lady from New York adds her name to the long list of someone from nearly everywhere. Visitors are always looking for souvenirs, and authentic articles of Indian handicraft are prime favorites. Most popular and exclusive to Vancouver Island origin are sweaters, socks, and toques made by hand from virgin wool. The British Columbia Provincial Police Force has an illustrious record dating back more than 80 years. Safe highways for happy vacations. This is a watchword of the courteous and efficient officers of the Highway Patrol Division of this friendly force.
What exactly does the Island Highway mean to the people of Vancouver Island and their visitors? It means that they can travel 164 miles from Victoria in the south to Campbell River in the north, with feeder roads to places like Cowichan Lake, the Albernies, Buttle Lake, and Forbidden Plateau. In addition to making Victoria mile zero of the Trans-Canada Highway, it means that the capital city is less than a day's drive from the farthest up-island point. Instead of former lane-like routes, the motorist is now free to glide along the smooth surface in comfort and with ease. The bends have gone, and in their place, gradual curves lead the motorist on his way with an almost uninterrupted view. Now it's possible to appreciate the scenery of Victoria's environs as your car hums along the blacktop. This is travel at its best. The delight of open places and the song of wind as it plays among the windows of your car. The city of Duncan and the auto courts there have become within easy reach, places to relax and enjoy the countryside. A pleasant drive on the ocean-flanked highway and the city of Ladysmith on the 49th parallel is soon reached. Next, historic Nanaimo, the picturesque hub of Vancouver Island. A holiday at a resort in Parksville is something many people look forward to every year. Here to enjoy utter relaxation and the salt sea breezes that waft along the shore to neighboring Qualicum. Thus has the new Island Highway, with its superb and faultless design, opened the door to this island of holiday happiness. Secondary highways branching off the Island Highway lead to many resort areas, like those at Yellow Point, where families can laze all day in the sun. Another, the Alberni Road, follows through the grand tree structure of Cathedral Grove, trimmed all the way by leaf pattern of bewildering loveliness. In this area, at least 4 provincial parks display the beauty that is characteristic of all Vancouver Island's recreational spots. Visitors can wander down forest trails to camp or picnic by stream and waterfall. Other spots are reached by roads similar to the one from Alberni to Sproat Lake. The satisfaction of visiting lesser-known areas of this kind assumes many forms, as these 2 vacationers discovered when they chanced upon the mysterious and ancient petroglyphs at Sproat Lake. These are but a few of the wide variety of by-the-way scenes now within easy reach of all.
Back again on the East Coast, we find the expansive loveliness of Qualicum Beach, one of Vancouver Island's leading vacation resorts. Congenial climate and gracious social amenities are pleasurable attributes of life on Vancouver Island, attracting many who've anticipated their retirement years in stately homes and surroundings, reminiscent of England at its best.
Some of the buildings are on the seashore, and some in wooded dells away from the hustle and bustle of the merrymakers at the beach. Places where one can browse in the colorful solitude of the many beautiful gardens and flower-bordered walks in the vicinity. Or one can lounge away carefree hours in the warm rays of the afternoon sun. There is sport for everyone at Qualicum Beach. Golf is a major attraction on the lush fairways of these picturesque links. For those less inclined to strenuous exercise, a mild rally at table tennis will while away the time in the warm sunlight. For the elderly visitor, amicable pleasantries can be enjoyed while playing the ancient game of croquet. There it goes, a perfect shot through the arch. Well played, ma'am. At the beach, parents relax, knowing their little ones are safe on the long sandy stretches or in the shallow waters of the sea. And while mother and baby get a pleasant suntan, brother and sister indulge in the ever-exciting and fascinating labor of building castles in the sand. No one is too young or too old to enjoy a holiday at this seaside resort amid pleasant surroundings. There are vistas on land and sea. The panorama of beauty across the Straits of Georgia. The highway below and the cottages by the sea.
highway continues through hospitable Courtney to nearby Miracle Beach campsite, jewel of the Department of Recreation and Conservation. Miracle Beach is the rendezvous of water sportsmen, of the family who have traveled far in a trailer for a fishing vacation, and of children who revel in the sand and fill the warm air with their laughter. Farther north along the main highway that follows the sea, there is ample opportunity for swimming en route to Campbell River, home of the giant Tyee salmon, meeting place for anglers who travel from all over North America to challenge the great fish. Some of the world's largest salmon are caught at Campbell River, and many tip the scales at over 70 pounds.
Coastal cruising is one of the most typical and popular sports of British Columbia. The rippling music of falling waters adds to the gaiety of cruising parties. And the American flag implies a visit from friendly neighbors. All types of craft fly these waters, for coastal cruising is a pleasurable sport. This is Princess Louisa Inlet, one of the many bodies of water that indent the jagged coastline of the province and whose picturesque bays and inlets are reminiscent of the beautiful Scandinavian fjords. These young ladies are enjoying the scent of mountain pines seasoned with salt sea air, anticipating the thrill of days in open country, fishing, swimming, sailing, enjoying a variety of sports identified with coastal cruising. A visit may last for days or weeks. So let's go ashore, mates. Practicing an art handed down through generations, the West Coast Indian still carves his family history in the wood of a tall cedar tree to make a totem pole. The totems on the pole are animals or other objects of native lore treasured by the Indians, and each tribe has its own sign or symbol. This is the Thunderbird totem. So this is the sportsman's paradise, the land of big game, fighting fish, and outdoor recreation. This is British Columbia.